Blessings, everyone, and good night. This is Lady Be Unstoppable. Or good day or good afternoon, whenever you're seeing this message, this video. Now, if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe. In this video, I'll be talking a little bit about education in Jamaica, some things that Fayval Williams had to say, and other little things that surrounds education. All right, so stay tuned after these messages. Education and Youth Minister Fayval Williams has disclosed that 167 public teachers resigned between July and August 22 of this year. These resignations, we know, will impact the staffing for new school year as they are so close to the start of the new school year, Williams said. On the other hand, she said close to 1,000 teachers will be added to the sector to offset any impact those resignations may have on the public school system. Williams was speaking at a press conference called to update the nation on the troubling issue of teacher migration, which had dominated the public sphere for weeks. The Jamaica Teacher Association, in a media interview 2 weeks ago, put the country on notice that a massive exodus of teachers is looming as 400 educators have already left this year for more lucrative jobs in the U.S. On Monday, Williams outlined proposed solutions to address any fallout from the teacher migration. Before that, however, she explained that the ministry is still gathering information on the number of teachers exiting the island's classroom. Of the resignations we have gotten, we do not know precisely why they leave because teachers have no obligations to tell us why they leave. It is a personal decision and we respect that. She also noted that some teachers have left the public school system for private schools. In relation to the proposal to stem any fallout from the migration, the education minister said there are new pools of specialized teachers available to several schools, including at the primary level. There are 964 specialist teachers who completed their program of study and may be available for employment in the government teaching service, Williams said. Adding that school administrators can make contact with the heads of teacher training institutions for such educators. A breakdown of the graduate teachers by specializations reveals that there are educators with accounting majors with business, biology education double majors, chemistry, and computer science or computer science with business or mathematics double major degrees. Additionally, 29 people are graduating with double major in English and English literature and 140 math teachers. The minister said that physical education, Spanish and French teachers have also recently graduated and are available to add to the secondary school system. There are 111 early childhood teachers among the pool of 964 teachers as well as 259 primary education teachers. Meanwhile, Williams pointed out that there are also included in the pool 964 specialist teachers leaving universities or colleges are 121 people who are part of the Ministry of Education and Youth's Special Scholarship Program. Among them are 67 math teachers, 32 teachers of physics and chemistry, and 17 with industrial education specialization. These individuals are expected to take up their position in the school system in September, and they are bonded for 5 years, according to Williams. Aside from the program, there are also teachers available through the ministry Build Outdoor Science Teachers BOOST program. We have 10 new graduates specializing in math and science. that will enter the system as pre-trained graduate teachers through the Boost program. This is a reverse scholarship program through the University of West Indies, Mona, and the Ministry of Education and Youth, where this serves of the best science teachers can be accessed, while school leaders ensure that training can be provided to these individuals to improve their effectiveness on the job, Williams outlined. In the meantime, Williams said that there are other strategies crafted by the Education Ministry to aid principals in finding their teacher spot. Among them are 1. The voluntary relocation program. Under this initiative, junior high schools have been rationalized and a number of specialized teachers from that section are deployed within the primary system as general teachers. According to Williams, these teachers can also use the program to be employed within secondary schools. The Jamaica Cuban bilateral program. That's number 2. Under this initiative, Williams said that 70 teachers are available, of which 59 are Spanish educators, 5 in chemistry, 3 in math, and 3 in physics. The government, according to Williams, has a framework with the Cuban government to bring in those teachers from Cuba to the island. Principals, number 3, principals are given pre-approval for the replacement of teachers in clear vacancies and temporary posts funded by the Education Ministry. This means that whereas before the principals may have to go through a process of advising the ministry and awaiting the response from the ministry, the principals have now been given pre-approval to replace teachers in clear vacancies. The aim of this is to create efficiency, Williams said. The fourth one is that the school boards can now request the extension of teachers who have proceeded on to retirement effective September 2022. Really? Number 5, approval have been granted for school boards to hire teachers under the part-time facility to engage individuals who may not be able to engage in classroom on a full-time work schedule. These individuals would include teachers who retired since January 2018 and beyond and performed well based on their last evaluation report. Schools have also been allowed to continue to recruit pre-trained graduates. These are individuals with first degree in a relevant subject area in short supply but have no teaching diploma. These individuals should be allowed to undergo training on the job as part of professional development. According to Williams, 200 such people are coming out of various tertiary level institutions that match this criterion. The engagement of final year teachers at training institutions to fill areas of specialization at various schools. So that's what Fayval Williams said with regards to the teacher migration. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, remember, don't continue reading unless you subscribe. Now, I'm going to read one more article. And this is where JTA is warning teachers to brace themselves for big challenges come September. President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, Winston Smith, is warning teachers that in the wake of heavy migration of some of their colleagues to brace for challenges when the new school year begins. During a press conference in Kingston on Monday, Education Minister Fayval Williams stated that 167 public school teachers have resigned over the last 2 months. Smith, from his vantage point, argued that the reality is that those of us who remain may have a more challenging job. Many of the colleagues Many of our colleagues, it has been reported, have made the switch to greener pastures. But whether the pasture is green, dry, or whatever condition, humans cannot be contained or restrained and have a freedom of movement and a freedom of choice, added Smith. He told delegates of the JTA to be mindful that there will be anxious and nervous parents come September, but as they return to the classroom, let our answer be one of hope. Smith was speaking at the start of the 58th annual JTA conference, which is to run from August 22 to August 24th at the Hilton Rosal Resort in St. James. So just be mindful for those of us parents who are sending our kids out, and for those teachers in the classroom, come up with some strategies that you think will help to reduce the amount of anxiety that these parents will have and also that these students will have. I have one more article regarding education. I'm going to get into it and then retire for the night. But guess what now? Remember, if you guys have not yet subscribed, wait pan. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Now, this one is saying that shadow teachers will continue receiving benefits. Acting Chief Education Officer Dr. Kassan Trope has assured that shadow teachers contracted by the Education Ministry for 10 months will continue to be compensated as they offer one-to-one support to select students. And a shadow teacher would mean is a particular teacher who is employed for one student. Let's say the student is challenging in terms of behavior, or if they are autistic, or they need extra help. But I really didn't know this happened in Jamaica, so that's an eye-opener for me. Yeah, that's an eye-opener for me. I know it happened in the US, but I didn't know Jamaica have such services. So things are improving and are looking up. That's good. Big up on yourself. Troop was responding to concerns about this category of teachers was in high demand due to the novel Big C pandemic and other issues relative to their payments and benefits. Speaking at the Education Ministry press conference on Monday, Troop indicated and provided clarity on the definition of a shadow teacher. And she said, just to clarify, shadow teachers are what we call educational paraprofessionals, and so these are individuals who are high school graduates, may have been exposed to some post-secondary education, or have a natural proclivity to working with children, so they indicate to us that interest. These individuals are then trained and deployed to work with students who have referred to the ministry after being assessed by a psychoeducational clinician. These clinicians send us a report to say this student, for example, will need support for going to the bathroom, he needs support to eat, or will need support to do tasks in the classroom. Shadow teachers, she said, can also be persons referred to the ministry by parents. These individuals are caregivers who are working with children at home and then are trained or being referred to the ministry. They, which are the shadow teachers, are compensated under a contractual agreement. The shadow teachers, are compensated under a contractual arrangement for 10 months throughout the system from September to June. And we compensate them according to that facility, that we have provided for our children. And so the benefits under that contract teachers will be accorded to these persons as they come into the paraprofessional experience to support our children who need individual support. So those persons who had kids who are in need of this one-on-one, are in need of a shadow teacher, and you're wondering if they will continue to be contracted and they will continue to be paid for their services, Dr. Kassan Troop is making it clear that these shadow teachers that are contracted by the ministry for 10 months will continue to be compensated as they offer their one-on-one support to the selected students. This is all for tonight. This is the end of another video. So if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe? Why not hit the notification bell? Why not share the live? Why not press the like button? Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for your love and support. And for those who are my friends on Facebook, I have shared a wish list, a teacher wish list from Amazon. Anything you can afford, you go up there and just buy something and support my back to school wish. All right, so thank you guys for checking out this video. Blessings and have an awesome week.